is a wrap-up of all the Christmas advents that I had gone over. I know it's probably a little late. I should have done this at the very beginning, first week of the year. But I thought I'd go ahead and do a wrap-up and tell you what I thought of each individual advent that I opened for Christmas for 2023. So let's start with Haverland. Now, with Haverland, I love the advent. It was well worth the price. If you're not familiar with Haverland on Etsy, you wouldn't understand the yarn on the bobbins. I'm familiar with her. I've been buying from her for years, actually since 2005. So she's been around for a while. I'll recap for you what I received, and it was all for $50 plus shipping. And I received them in weekly packages, which was wonderful to get a package every week. Absolutely love that. This video is going to be a little long. I'm so sorry. So the first thing I got was this banner to hang up. I did not hang it up. I might hang it up next year. I don't know. I'm going to put it in with my Christmas stuff. I really like that. Then I left them in the bag so I wouldn't lose them. But I got all these. These are roughly 10 grams of sock yarn. And that is a lot of sock yarn. Not really, but to me it is. So you can do stripy socks. So all in all, I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 grams. That's a lot of stuff. So that's pretty awesome. And then I got some mini skeins, and they all have names. So this is Better Watch Out. It's blowing out. I'm sorry. There you go. There's Better Watch Out. We have Sleigh Bells, and there's that, and it has a stitch marker on it. It'll stop moving. There it is. It's Snowflake. And then we also have Merry Christmas, and it's really, these things are so pretty. They all go together, all of them. Put them up here. Maybe I can hold them in my hand to a certain point. Then we have Christmas, Bloody Christmas. Yes, they're a creepy theme, which is like right up Froggy's alley. So there we go. And then there's two more. We have Black Christmas. So as you can see, they're all going together, and these are all 20 grams. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then this one, which is Black Friday. And it's right here, and it has a skull on it, a skull stitch marker on it. And so there's 120 grams. So the 120 plus the 90 grams, that's a lot of sock yarn. So I was really, really happy with this. There was also a lot of candy, which was, my husband took it. Not gonna lie about that. So, all in all, I'm very happy with the Haverland Advent, the way that she did it, where you got a little package every week, and there was always candy in it, a little bit of confetti, which was in the shape of candy canes. And you got something in every one, be it mini skein with some of the bobbins, or a bunch of the bobbins, or, you know, whatever else was in there. So I'm really happy with that. So let's go on to one I'm not happy with. This was available on Amazon, and sorry for the crinkle. This was a sewing advent, and it did have things in here available for crocheters and knitters. It had a pom-pom maker. See, a pom-pom maker was in there. It has, you know, I know y'all are saying what this is called. Measuring tape. I'm like, brain went dead. It has a mini tomato, which is so super cute, with the little strawberry. So this is very useful. It has metallic thread in here. This actually is useful to me because I will put this with my yarn when I am crocheting and add a little bling. So there was gold and silver. So those I find actually very useful. So there are things in here that are useful. There's a bunch of these clips, which I can use to clip my amigurumi together when I'm sewing them. So I guess it's not that bad of an advent. There's another tape measure. There is some thread. There's 3 of these. I don't see the other one right this second. Things like this, though, this is not useful to me. It's supposed to be some kind of gauge. I don't find it useful. The magnet's very useful. Thank you for your comments telling me what it's for. It's for picking up stuff that you drop, especially the pins. The bobbins can be useful. I do have a sewing machine right there, and I have another sewing machine and serger in my bedroom. So those are useful. It came with like seam rippers. I love these. This is like a kilt pin. It's not a true kilt pin. True kilt pin won't have the little spring at the bottom. These are great for hanging stitch markers on. It's got all kinds of things. I do not use these to put my yarn through. I know a lot of people do. This is good for 2-color knitting. I don't use this type because the yarn gets caught in it. It had a bunch of little things, so I guess it is worth it. It was only like $25, $23. So I guess it's worth it for little things like this that weren't worth it. It had pins, it had needles, it had straight pins in it. This is very useful. I actually used some of it. Very, very useful. Pre-threaded needles. That came in handy. I had to sew something for my husband. So that came in handy. So I guess it wasn't as flashy as some of my other ones, but this was a very useful one, I guess you could say. Let's go on to this one. This was one of my favorites. I guess the sewing one wasn't my favorite because it didn't have yarn. Froggy's a bad girl. This one was one of my favorites. This is from Hearts on Fiber. I get their subscription every month, and I love Hearts on Fiber. They included a felted star ornament. I love this little pouch that is so cute. I'm so glad I'm going through this video finally so I can start using everything. There was some hemp lotion for crafty hands. And let's see. There were some, these are fantastic. These are what they call stubbies. And they have a lot of yarn on them. So these are little stubbies. They're actually pretty. You can see the glitter in the green one. I love that they match. This actually matches the December colorway they did. And that's beautiful. There was candy. I kept this away from my husband, just saying. And what else was, okay. There are, I love this. This is really cute. This is a little gauge, a little 1x1 gauge, which is awesome. I think it's by Katrinkles, if I'm not mistaken. It is a key ring. That would be very handy. There was one more skein yarn that went with it, but I accidentally stuck it in with the Southern skein. But these are absolutely gorgeous. And labels. Love those. So I love the Hearts and Fiber, but you have to remember, I get their subscription box, which is probably why I love it, and I'm addicted to their little stubbies. So I absolutely loved the Hearts and Fiber. So I'm going to set that aside, and I will move on to Southern Skeins. Remember, one of these belongs to Hearts on Fiber. I made a mistake and left it in there. So Southern Skeins was a different mini skein of yarn every day. And I'm going to run through some of the colors real quickly. They're very, very, very beautiful. So there are 24 of these. Actually, there's 25 because one belongs to the Hearts on Fiber. They're beautiful colors. Absolutely love them. I'm going to be putting them. I've been working on a sweater that takes a square that one of these, that's the one. That's Hearts on Fiber. I think because it wasn't the same length as the others. Anyway, there is just all of these beauties that go together. My sweater, one square, I could make 2 squares out of this, but my sweater takes like 99 squares. I threw the yellow one on the floor. I didn't mean to, but I'm trying to get them all out. Okay, so I got them all out now. You can see the prettiness. Now, let me put them all back in my bag. So I want to set them with the sweater stuff. They are absolutely stunning and beautiful. Love them. Can't wait to put them in my sweater. And we got a tee. We got stitch markers, and they're not flipping over to show you the icing on them. They look like little cookies. There they go. And there it goes. There they are. They're cute. We got the cutest little scissors. I love these. I love these. And the lid stays with them. They're hooked on. I love these scissors. And of course, tape measures. I can't have too many of these. I actually buy a bunch of them every time. Well, not every time. I'd say every couple of months on Etsy, because I lose them. How do I lose them? I don't know how I lose them. But that was Southern Skeins. Yes, there was a full skein. And it come in a bag. And I don't know where I put the bag. I put it where I wouldn't lose it, and I can't find it now. I feel sheepish because I can't find the bag with the full skein. I do know what it looks like because GrannyDee showed hers. And last but not least, the one that I love the most was the Wooble. And I put together all the Woobles, and I had all this yarn left over. I could have made twice as many of the Woobles. I made every Wooble in the advent calendar, and I could have made twice as many. This is a good size 10, and I have tons of the yarn left over. So, let's start showing you what's left and what I got in the Woobles. So, I had this little bag, and it was filled with stuffing, and it's such a cute bag. It's so cute. I got a stocking, and it's super cute. I love it. I got these hangers so that I could hang all these Woobles from my tree. That's probably where they'll be hanging next year. I'm pulling them out of my stocking, my bag now, so you can see them all. Hang on. I think I got them all out. Yes. We got a hook, which has little designs on it, and the hook was just for the advent box. We got a tin, which was just for the advent box, and it had stitch markers. We also got some pins done with red and green heads, just for the advent box, so you can pin your amigurumis together while you're sewing them. And first of all, we have Santa's bag, which you can put stuff in it. So there's Santa's bag. We have, let me get him sitting up there. He's been stuffed in a bag. We have the Nutcracker hat. We have mittens, little mittens. If it don't look like a mittens, because I'm holding it wrong. But there's the mitten. See a little thumb? There's the mittens. We have a wreath, and my bow's just gone super wonky since it's been in that bag. But we have a wreath. We have a stocking, and the holder for the stocking was crocheted while you were making it. We have an elf hat. We have a bell, which is super cute. It's got a bow on it. We have the gingerbread house with a door on it. I would have liked to put more color on my gingerbread house, but I did it the way it was supposed to be done. We have a little present, and you can put something actually in the box of the present. You can put something in there. So that's really cool. I'm going to put these in here. Oh, and last but not least, I've been showing this on my lives. We have the tree. And as you can see, I have decorated my wooble tree with tons of stitch markers. So that's like really cool. Cool. So I've actually been leaving it sit over here next to me. So yes, I still have a decorated tree. I should have taken that down on the 5th. I'm just saying. That's something I should have done. But I will get it and all the stitch markers off of it and put it away. But those are my advents. I loved the woobles. Loved Hearts on Fiber. Obviously, I loved the Haverland. And, I did like the sewing one. If I was going to do it again, I would buy the woobles if they change it up for next year. I will definitely buy Hearts on Fiber again. Absolutely. I've done Southern Skeins twice in a row. I don't know if I want to do it again. I haven't decided. Oh, pardon me. I haven't decided if I'm going to do it again, but I definitely will do Haverland again. I got a real kick out of how I got a package every week. So the last week of November all the way up until, the week before Christmas, I got a package every week. So that was really cool. I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Just every week got a package. But if you did an advent, tell me how much you liked your advent and if you'll do it again. I would love to find out. That would be, I'd love to know if you're going to repeat your advent next year, if you're going to try a new one. I would recommend the woobles if you like amigurumi. If you don't, then no, I wouldn't recommend the woobles. So, definitely recommend Hearts on Fiber. That was a lot of fun. Oh, also in the Hearts on Fiber, I totally missed it. We also got a candle. We also got a candle. That's the flavor. The fragrance is Hidden Forest. I totally forgot to tell you about that. Yeah, that was also in Hearts on Fiber. Was that? I liked the fact that it wasn't all yarn; it had other items in it. So, yeah, tell me what you think. In the meantime, please stay safe, be kind to one another, and as always, happy yarning. Bye now.